Hello everybody, Debbie here from Easy Piano Styles, and today's lesson is on diminished chords. I'm going to define a diminished chord for you and show you two really cool ways that you can use a diminished chord in your songs. So what is a diminished chord? Diminished chord is like it sounds, diminished, to make smaller. So if we take a major chord, let's do F major, and we diminish it, we lower the third, we lower the fifth, that's the F diminished. Okay, but the way that I like to teach it is you don't even have to go to the major chord. What you do is you start off with the root of the chord that you're looking to diminish. You go up or down 3 half steps. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There. I didn't need to know what the third was of the major chord. I didn't even know what the fifth was. I just counted those 3 half steps. You could even go in the other direction. 1, 2, 3, this way. And add a fourth note, right? Or just do that. Those are F diminished chords. Let's try the same thing with a C chord, okay? Here's C. I'm not going to go to the major chord first, although I think most of you know what that is. Anyway, but we're going to start with this C. We're going to go up 3 half steps, E flat, up another 3 half steps, and we'll do another 3 half steps. There we get a fully diminished 7th chord. A C diminished 7th, because I added another note on top, which I always like to do, even if it's not written in the music. Love that sound. It's a little ominous and unsettling, but it usually settles in and resolves. Okay, and that leads us into how it's used. So I'm going to show you 2 ways to use the diminished chord. We're going to start with an ending. So say we have an F chord, our song ends in an F. Instead of playing the F chord, we would go to the F diminished first, and I'm going to do a fully diminished 7th chord like this. Okay? And then we go like that. The reason it sounds so good and it resolves so well is because this note, the A flat, goes up and the B goes up. So you get that kind of tension and release. Alright? Tension and release. So we can end our song, whatever the chord is that ends the song, you can just replace it with the same chord name and use the diminished version of it first and then go to the regular major chord. Let's put that in Inchworm if you have, you know the song Inchworm. Just end it. So we would go ba, 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 ba. Here's our diminished. Isn't that nice? It's kind of delaying the satisfaction. It's delaying, and then there you go. I love that. So it's the diminished chord before the major chord. How else can we use this diminished chord? Well, we can also use it as an introduction. When you're introducing a song, one of the easiest ways to introduce a song is to start the song with your introduction, with just kind of arpeggiating on the chord that is the 5-7 chord, or the dominant 7th chord in the key that you're in. So for Inchworm, for example, we're in the key of F. And so the dominant 7th chord, which is the 5th note of the scale, playing C7, that would be the dominant 7th chord, okay? And so one way that you can just easily introduce a song is to do like, hand over hand of a C7. And then but if we want to expand on that a little bit, instead of playing the C7, we can do a C diminished 7. I did that arpeggio and then do the C7. Hand over hand. And then we start our song. Isn't that cool? So let's just take, oh, I don't know. Let's say we were doing Somewhere Over the Rainbow, okay, in the key of C. What would be the dominant 7th chord in the key of C? It would be a G7, right? And we're going to replace that with a G diminished, which is, right, half step, 3 half steps, and do hand over hand, and now G7. Somewhere over the... Isn't that nice? So you can use the diminished chord. You first start with the diminished chord, and then you go to the 7th, and then you go to the tonic, whatever key you're in. And then to end a song, again, you replace the chord that ends it with the diminished chord, and then you play the regular major chord. Those are 2 ways that you can use a diminished chord. And remember, diminished chord is just, all notes are 3 half steps apart from each other. You can build a diminished chord on any note on the piano by doing that. Okay, and there's only 3 diminished chords on the piano. So, try that with some of your songs, and we will talk soon. Bye-bye. Have a great day.